Hey there, everybody. It's Elasian Day. We're going to be taking a look at the special mission here. A couple things I want to draw your attention to is with platoons, you get the Rebel Strafing Run, which is particularly helpful if you are playing Seer with regular Cal Kestis. All right, so you may want to hold off until the Baraka operation is done. But if you're running it with Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, you're probably not going to use that move too much. Here's my setup here. A couple of things to draw your attention to. My Cal Kestis has 2 of the Omicrons, so the battle will be a little bit easier for me. Feel free to put the Omicrons on them if you want. It'll make this battle a lot easier for you, or at least moderately easier for you, but it's not that hard of a battle as long as you're running it with some careful thought. And that's what I'm going to be showing you today. So let me go ahead and get my guys modded up with Seer. Let's see. Where did I put them? Here we go. I'm going to be running a 3 health sets. If you notice, I'm giving her a lot of protection. The speed, my Seer is pretty fast at 288. She does not have to be fast for this. In fact, if you're running Jedi Knight, she's not very helpful at all. But you can see I have a protection cross, a protection triangle, a speed arrow. Go ahead and make it a protection arrow if you wish. Protection circle. Just really want her to be beefy. She doesn't really need much else. Then we'll come back to Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. Typically, he's running an offense set, so I want to switch him to his Zeffo set, which you can see here is health-oriented. So he's got speed arrow, health primary on the triangle, health primary on the cross. My Cal Kestis is pretty fast. As you saw, I was just remodding, using some loadouts. And so I've got some of my best speed mods on him to make him very zippy. It's not necessary, but he should be pretty fast. There's a lot of good modding guides out there. I encourage you to take a look. Treat this battle like the Riva mission. If you're paying attention to it and focusing, it'll be pretty easy. I just want to walk you through a couple of things here as if you don't really know how to use Cal. First, you'll notice we've got 2 Purge Troopers. Cal's basic, he always has to use his basic first, dispels buffs. So he can take out that taunt very easily. All right. The first ability that he has here will apply Armor Shred. The second ability he has here will boost their protection. I always like to start with that one to go ahead and just get my protections a little bit higher. Seer can do whatever you want. I just like to use that middle one when it comes available and then do a basic otherwise. So notice they brought out an Imperial probe droid and he's taunting. So we'll shoot the taunt down, switch back to the Purge Trooper. At this point, I could do the windmill defense again to get more protection, but with Cal Kestis, it's always best to swap between the stances. All right. If you look at him right now, he has 10 stacks of Impetuous. If I keep using this, he'll only get +5 more. So if I switch, he gets +10 more stacks. So watch, I'll go ahead and rip an Armor Shred there. And now he's at 20 stacks of Impetuous. I'll go ahead and shoot. I'll go ahead and shoot my basic. And guess what I want to do? I'm going to swap. I used this first. Now I'm using that second. I'm going to switch back to this one. Get my protection back up. You'll notice both of my characters are pretty much full health, full protection right now. The enemy's not really able to do a whole lot of damage if you have modded yourself correctly, maybe giving yourself the Omicron. When I get to 30 stacks of Impetuous, I'll do a basic shot, and you'll notice I have a new ability here. This is once every wave, I'll be able to instantly kill someone. I've already been attacking this guy, so I'm just going to switch to the full power one and take him out. And then just keep shooting with her basic. I'll take that offense down off of the Imperial Probe Droid. And at this point, I can do whichever one I want. I don't have to worry about getting to 30 anymore. So I'm going to use the one that grants some protection up, since I see I don't have any. Now I'm going to go ahead and get an armor shred. Part of the reason it's armor shredding both of them, both of the enemies, is because I have an Omicron on. Go back to Whirlwind. Just kind of alternating here. If you're looking closely at my guys, we're pretty much invincible. They can't really do anything to us. Get another armor shred out there. Get another Whirlwind. Pretty easy stuff. This is actually something, look at that, he blew up and we barely got scratched by that. I'll take the taunt down. Get another armor shred. Now, as this battle starts to get a little bit long-winded, I want to make sure that I don't kill him while in windmill defense. Because when I enter the second wave, I want to be in Whirlwind Slam or Impetuous Assault so that I can switch immediately into Whirlwind stance. All right, I'll just do an Impetuous here. Now, Impetuous starts to do a little more damage. Part of the reason why we have been kind of taking our time is because I'm trying to get her last ability off cooldown. It's a very long cooldown ability, reusable in 10 turns, so it takes a little while. So we're just going to keep shooting them down. I'm going to keep armor shredding. I could use it now, but I'm going to hold it until the second wave. And then I'm going to do Impetuous Assault. And the first wave is clear. I pretty much want to do the exact same thing again here. I'll just use my middle ability, take the taunt off of Second Sister. At this point, I want you to think about this. We could start attacking Second Sister, but actually I want to instantly kill her later. So I'm going to switch to the Purge Trooper, go into Windmill Defense to get some protection up. She likes to do that initial attack, which hits pretty hard. All right. You'll notice this is a place where we can actually use the Rebel Strafing Run. Look what it says, dispel all buffs on them and remove some turn meter. We've got double taunters here. I'm just going to go ahead and use it and take those buffs off. I'll switch back to the Purge Trooper, shoot him, and Whirlwind. Sorry, not Whirlwind, Slam, to get the armor shreds going. Shoot, shoot, switch stance. Shoot, shoot, switch stance. Oh, notice I'm at 30 stacks, so switch back to Second Sister and instantly kill her. Okay. This ability actually does a lot of damage. You don't need it at all. You can go through this battle pretty much just like I did in Wave 1, but this one might save you a little bit of time. All right. The idea here is it does more damage the longer you wait before you use it. I usually just like to use it when this last Purge Trooper has about all his protections gone. All right. So we'll just use some of these abilities. If your Seer dies for one reason or another, no big deal. She's not useful in this battle at all. Jedi Knight Cal Kestis is doing the entire thing. All right, I could have used my move there. I just wasn't thinking. All right, so let's go ahead and do another armor shred. And we'll let Seer do her thing. Oh, fine. Impetuous Assault. And then we'll rip it. Boom. And take him out. He had a good amount of protection there. Toasted, no problem. All right, so Cal Kestis is a little bit odd because he's switching stances back and forth, but not that hard to use. And if you notice there, the enemies really couldn't do anything to me. And that's really all there is to it. All right. If you're using him, it's a breeze. Just make sure you get your modding right. Health on Seer, protection on Seer, health on Cal. You'll be just fine. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your night. Let's get those 30 wins down so we can break into Zeffo. Take care.